You, what's up? This is another shippuden review, and basically is now we're going to go in the war, trying to settle up things, Raikage and Tsunade appears, Naruto sends someone, but they didn't expect it to be them. Raikage is like determined not to let him pass, not to let him even go further in the war. It's like saying, you're the reason why this war is even, of place, we're here to protect you, and that's what we're doing. And Naruto saying, I know, but I see my friends out there. He's like basically saying, I just can't sit back watching them doing this. I need to take part in this. I just don't want to be the only one being left. They're all I have. Very kind of like they're saying, fool, they know what they were in for. They ain't the only ones doing this. They all know what they're in for. And you should do your part and stay and let us protect you. And I said, you ain't letting me pass, and that man. So he's like looking for Tsunade, radiance there. And I say, and I said, oh, I see no Grand Tsunade. Basically, Raikage saying ain't let him pass. So they do expect from you, but he's like there, shaking his head, looking at Tsunade boobs, and I say, Raikage said, oh dare you, man. That was a little coming in point, right there. You don't see me here standing, man. I'm a big ground, so basically Raikage like they're saying, I ain't letting him go any further, Naruto, so you better go back. Naruto's determined. Naruto ain't gonna go back. And he's like going in Rikudo form mode. He's like, and Raikage is like there is saying, there ain't no way you can get past me in that stage, or like they're saying, otherwise with Yellow Flash, I am the next in line fastest ninja you ever gonna see. Not like they're going back and like Raikage is like they're keeping up with, he's like they're keeping up Raikage. I like they're in a way like lecturing about his father, saying before the was like sire some prophecy that the dread called him, man. He's like gone, destroyed by the fox, and by stopping the fox. And where's that? He's like he's like slipping his mouth and slipping shit. I don't know if it was pissed off in Naruto. I don't know if it was offended just by looking at Naruto. You see minato, or trying to say something in a way, he's like they're saying, he's my brother, but I'd have to kill Naruto, if Naruto come past me. And I saying, what's that for? Tsunade's like they're saying, yeah, you can do it. You are the leader, you are the commander, whatever you are, we need to get this straight and, keep this balance, for him to say that, he's not being so hypocrite, I don't know what drew him to say something like that, but Raikage is playing Raikage, he don't give a shit. They're going to a flashback mode now, and you can see basically they get to make you, more touched by Connection B and Raikage has, and they were the best ultimate tag team ninja you've probably ever seen now, and they're just showing off all those things that basically they're like up against. Before B there was another host or vessel for the 8-tail, and that vessel was like, I don't remember his name, but it was Raikage's cousin, and he's like they're saying Raikage, there's gonna be a time and I ain't gonna hold up that much, and like there, you're strong, you have that material, physical, challenge, and they're saying this, and the guys like they're saying, no, you don't understand, you don't know the pain we go through, you don't know what we go up against. People may look at us in a way by not saying nothing, but it means a lot, and we go through times like that we're like, screwed, or by things like that, and we need that heart or that thing to fit in that hole, and there'll be a time when you need that thing that, or he needs that thing that fit in that hole. I don't know if Raikage is the thing that fit in the B hole, But that's what he's like saying, you know. And Red Kage might learn a lot from that. And but basically he learned too much away from that, that he comes to the price of time that he can say, you know, he don't really see that he's doing a good or being a good idol for B in a way, but B seemed like that. They ran into Minato, and like he's like, like they're saying, you have something precious there, you should grab hold of it before it's too late. That's what he's saying to Red Kage. And basically he's like saying, you're the Yellow Flash, and he's like, they're like he's pumped up and pimped up, to go in some tactic mode. And Minato does fling, I don't know, that thing he teleported where he flings it all over the place, and suddenly Red Kage geared up and he like speeding right towards Minato. Minato like slow motionly flings up his kunai, and he suddenly teleports before even Red Kage could have even come near him or even touched him. And Red Kage like say, "You're fast." He's like pissed off while saying that, and while going out, he's like saying, I won't let you get away, and tension started to kick in. Wild, and before he even do that, he chops Killer B, one of Killer B's tails, and while doing so, he must have put some form of seal on it. I know it's still pushing seal, and he used that as is strategic, and he know that Red Kage would have thought he would have pinpointed himself anywhere those kunai knife was, but supposedly he must have planned something before even he knows. And what he had planned, he appeared being Killer being the guy with his kunai right over his head, and man, it was so bad that I can't have the words to say it. And Killer be like having his kunai to him, but as I say, I like you, man, you're like a elite, killer. And Red Kage even saw it coming. What it was, it was like setting something there to Red Kage. You should mainly hold on to something precious, before you lose it. And Minato might have lost his, which was Naruto. So you should grab a hold of that Red Kage, which is B. But it was a good chapter. It was a good chapter. I really liked it a lot. But it's following the, what's going in the war now. To me, I would say that Naruto is so far behind of ever, coming to the point where I can say he would be just like strong just like his father. But the way that calculated his feelment of being a ninja is like the best strategic there is, and he's like the ultimate guy that you can say that has the brain and the physical that it means to go out there and do shit and do it good. And rather than using your head, your muscle sometime, or your head, sometime if you look into the projectum of something, and that's what he did. And I haven't even saw Naruto going a better way enough to calculate or strategic certain things. Just going there, saying I'm gonna kick your ass, basically that's it to it. But it was a good way to say that the old times and old ninjas doing them old shit. It's a good chapter anyway, I like it.